Hi, this is Niels on Dynasty. Please like, share, and subscribe. Dixie says hello. Be kind, helpful, and grateful. It's better than being a jerk. And buy some silver and some platinum. Or get a cat named Silver and get a cat named Platinum. But get some silver and some platinum either way. It'll benefit you in the long run. This is another story about Africa and how China, Russia, and America are trying to split it up since France got out of there, I guess. I don't know. We're fixing to find out. Here it is. It's from the New African Channel. It's about, 1 hour old. New wealth from Africa. And that's Dixie in the background crying.
Blinken is currently touring 4 nations along the Atlantic coast, namely Cape Verde, Ivory Coast, Nigeria, and Angola. This visit comes at a time when security is deteriorating in the Sahel and concerns are rising about the viability of a crucial U.S. base in Niger. In 2022, President Joe Biden hosted African leaders, signaling a heightened focus on the continent by the United States. However, Biden was unable to fulfill a promise to visit last year. Blinken's current trip marks his first visit to sub-Saharan Africa in the past 10 months, with his attention previously consumed by the Israel-Hamas war since October. Nevertheless, Blinken affirmed President Biden's commitment to the continent, saying, "We are all in when it comes to Africa. Our futures are linked, our prosperity is linked, and African voices increasingly are shaping, animating, and leading the global conversation," Blinken stated as he opened talks in Cape Verde. The United States is committed to deepening, strengthening, and broadening partnerships across Africa, he added.
For the United States, Cabo Verde is truly a beacon of stability in the region at a time when there is more than our share of instability and challenge. And of course, that goes well beyond the region of West Africa. We see it in different parts of the world. Prime Minister, you said something very powerful that I just want to repeat, and that is that your true source of wealth, of richness, is in the peace, security, stability, and democracy that Cabo Verde enjoys. And we want to leverage those strengths to the benefit of Cabo Verdeans, but also Americans, and in fact, the entire world. So it's in that spirit that we're here today, a spirit of partnership, a spirit of admiration for the work that you've done, and a determination to do even more together between the United States and Cabo Verde. We're grateful for your welcome, for your hospitality.
During talks, Prime Minister José Ulysses Correa e Silva conveyed Cape Verde's strong condemnation of Russia's invasion to Secretary of State Blinken. Silva further criticized coups in Africa and emphasized Cape Verde's adherence to the values of liberal democracy. During Blinken's visit, he toured the port in the capital, which was expanded with nearly $150 million from the Millennium Challenge Corporation, a U.S. agency providing aid to countries meeting democratic standards. The Millennium Challenge Corporation announced plans to collaborate with Cape Verde on a third aid package, and Silva extended an invitation for the return of the Peace Corps after a decade-long absence. Blinken is scheduled to travel to Ivory Coast, where he aims to portray a more approachable image of the United States. He plans to attend a knockout game at the African Cup of Nations hosted by Ivory Coast. The match will unfold in a 60,000-seat stadium constructed with assistance from China. Notably, China's Foreign Minister, Wang Yi, visited the stadium just last week. As China and Russia strengthen their presence in Africa, the influence of the U.S. and France appears to be diminishing. This decline is largely attributed to the U.S.'s inability to fulfill investment commitments, and when it does, the associated agreements often come with conditions that appear to infringe on the sovereignty of African nations. Additionally, France has faced expulsion from several West African countries, leading to a shift in allegiance as these nations increasingly embrace Russia instead of France. So, do you think Secretary of State Antony Blinken's assertion that the United States is all in for Africa aligns with the nation's actions and policies on the continent? Share your insights and thoughts in the comments below. For continued updates.
I don't know if you guys watch any of my videos, but if you do, I did a video about 2 months ago where Biden's foregoing taking too long to re-sign a 10-year African agreement where they get free trade, no taxes or tariffs if they meet certain qualifications for freedom and democracy in their personal countries. They get a free trade agreement with America. I don't know if the West is in on that, but definitely free trade and tariff-free trade with America. And I believe those countries they just mentioned are probably on the list of that agreement. But Biden forestalled it for a year, being that he is who he is, and for whatever freaking reason he did it. We should be a lot further along with our relations with Africa. The current administration's obviously dropped the ball, as they have done for their entire 40-year political career, keeps dropping the ball, but that's another story. This is about us Americans getting back on the ball and taking the whoop, going back to Africa. Probably going to extend that free trade agreement and encourage these 3 other countries to join in that free trade agreement that we have with stable African countries. I hope you guys enjoyed this report. I hope it was informative, and I will talk to you later. Peace out.